All right, guys, welcome back to another episode. This is a big one. We got Bryce Hall on the show today.
Let's go. 1 boxer, pussies.
Let's go. We're going to get into a ton, but guys, if you aren't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure to leave us a review on Apple Podcasts as well. Let's get right into it. Bro, so you were born in Maryland, right? That's where it was, and you came over.
That's a way to start it.
It's the beginning.
Maryland.
Yeah. And then you came over in like 2018?
Yeah, as soon as I graduated high school, I moved out to LA.
Yeah. And then we know, like, how did we first meet you? We met you at like FTB, right?
Yeah,
I was so drunk.
Yeah, we met you at FTB. Kyle had a backpack of White Claws.
Yeah, we just got to gunning. We did like
started
6 in a
gunning.
row. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
It was like, oh, there's Bryce Hall. Let's go shotgun.
yeah.
I'm glad that's my legacy.
That
Just
was
shotgunning
fun.
White Claws.
I mean, you might as well. Like it was like a one in Rome type of situation. I was like, you know, I might as well.
It was like the first 2 weeks down here, right? And so then like when we first met you, it was like, okay, we've been talking about you for a while, been making videos about you. Have you ever like been pissed off at anything we ever said about you?
Yeah, you guys used to roast Rory for being just ugly as fuck.
No, I got the hate for calling him a
quote was what? Curly-headed fuck?
I said the funniest dude is always the curly-headed fuck. That's what I said.
No, you said ugly.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, I got Rory's the funniest dudes are always the curly-headed. It's curly-headed, and Kai goes, and the ugliest out of nowhere. I'm just like, what the?
And for all the viewers that didn't know, Rory's sitting right over there.
What's going on, man?
But was that kind of a jab at Berkley, or was that because like you were?
I had curly hair at the time.
I mean, you still have curly
I
hair.
still had, yeah. But my hair's. Yeah.
You're still an ugly curly-headed fuck.
Yes.
And then how did you guys like first meet? Because you became friends with Johnny.
Dude, the funniest story was how you met Johnny and Rory. How they
Oh,
bitched
yeah.
you out.
They bitched me out. I walked into Sway. We talked about this, but I walked into Sway, and Rory and Johnny fucking came up to me and pressed me and like kicked me out. And I was like an argument with Johnny for like 2 hours. Like we're both like drunk, just like angry at each other. And then he's like, no, what? Fuck this. Let's go shotgun 2 White Claws and we'll call it even. Shotgun. And then,
He was pressing you though for like our videos, right?
Yeah.
About you.
Well, it was good for.
And I was telling him, I was like, yo, he's good. Like I understand how the podcast game and even social media works. Like it's just to get some numbers.
Yeah. Have we ever said anything that was like really just not right? Like,
well, I mean,
like,
he
just
keeps
false?
trying to fuck my ex-girlfriend.
That's
so,
true,
yeah.
Chris. That's fucked.
I don't know if you're with Indiana or like
Chris
any
has
other.
Chris has a different girl now.
Really?
Chris is off his Indiana Addison wave.
You have a girlfriend now.
He does.
I know, it's kind of sad.
That's fucking weird.
It's so I know it is weird.
Yeah.
So you're not single for the summer? Singy for the summer?
Yeah.
It's
All right,
never
we
for you.
always got next summer. It's all good.
So what did you think when like you first started seeing him like simp for Addison? He used to be aggressive about it. It was like, dude, she's bad as fuck.
He would
Dude,
always
it's
talk-
like, why Bryce Hall? He's fucking ugly as shit.
And he'd always say, her hips don't lie. Her hips don't lie. And I'd be like, damn, okay.
So I mean, so you're coming off a fight,
Yeah.
0-1,
Like
completely fine, completely
L.
respectable.
Fat L though.
Yeah. So I kind of like walk us like, what's it like social media boxing? Like,
What's it like losing?
No, not even that. Just like the whole process behind it, because like you guys are kind of going through some shit right now with it. Like, you know, it's all in the news. I mean, for anyone that doesn't know, Social Gloves is having a little issue with with their bank. I don't know, something's not working. I don't think
Something's not
the
working.
wire's not going through.
I don't know if their Venmo's working right now. Might be banned.
Yeah,
they're trying to figure it out.
For some reason, I didn't get the PayPal notification yet. I mean, the whole process of the thing was very unorganized. We were getting notified throughout the entire thing, just different rules. We were sitting in the locker room, like about to fight, and they informed us that we were wearing headgear.
What? You didn't think you were wearing it before?
No, they
Oh,
told us
what
the
the
entire.
fuck?
We were promoting it as if it was like, 16 ounces, no headgear. It was originally 14 ounces, no headgear, but then 2 weeks out said 16 ounces because the commission said it's not it's not an amateur fight.
Okay.
And it's theoretically the heavier gloves makes it less dangerous, right?
Yeah. But then it was 16 ounces. Kale and them were fighting, and I noticed that they were wearing headgear.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, no, yeah, you have to wear headgear. And I was like, I'm not stepping out like into the ring with that headgear. That was wrestling headgear.
Yeah.
That wasn't even like legitimate headgear. That was wrestling headgear. So there was just a bunch of things that weren't lining up. Me and J-Rod alone, we would just talk about it for like hours at a time, like how stupid this whole event or unorganized this whole event was. But
The
it was a great production,
Yeah,
great
yeah.
turnout. Well, maybe not, but but it was overall the experience was great. Very nerve wracking.
Really?
When you step in there, it's like all the training goes out the fucking door.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you step in front of 30,000 people for a sport that you've only been training 3 months for.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck? Why are the I can't even fucking talk. Why are there so many people watching a TikToker box right now?
Yeah, it's nuts.
But like, I mean, that's kind of the goal of the whole thing, right? Is like you want like your TikTok, like you want like your TikTok fans, YouTube fans to be like watching you and paying.
Yeah,
for
but
it.
in person, like, cause I haven't done any events in person since before COVID, and it was nowhere near that turnout. It would be like 1,000 people maybe.
You had way less followers back then.
Yeah, so you see 30,000 people in the audience as you're walking down into a ring. You're like, holy fuck.
What were you hearing? Were you hearing like everyone just cheering or just were you
cheering.
block it out?
It was mainly cheering. I didn't hear anything other than the ref bitching me out, and then my coach telling me to do the basics, and I was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
Why did you walk alone down the ring?
Why did I? Because it was hard.
It was hard.
It was hard. No. I wanted to do the thing when we were doing like the face-off weigh-in thing. Did you notice that there was like a lot of people booing me?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit ton of
It was
people.
a shit ton of Ace family like fans.
So many fans. Even that alone was like unorganized. They didn't tell us that was something that you had to pay to get into.
Oh,
So
really?
I promoted it on my story, and so did Taylor. The day before, saying it was like a free turnout, like come through. It's gonna be super lit. And then 700 people at the door got turned around because it was apparently like $200 per person to get in there. Yeah. So that again, something that was super unorganized that we were told falsely of. But everyone was booing me there. I was talking to Austin face to face, and he's like, "Yeah, you hear the crowd?" And I was like, I go like this, and I said, "This crowd's not gonna be in the ring with us." And I kind of like point to the crowd.
Yeah.
And then that's why I walked out alone, because it was like, I don't care how many people are behind you. It's only me and you in there. But then it would have been harder if I won. But
So when you're in that ring, like right when it starts, what did you notice about like the entire fight, like you and Austin? Is it all a blur, or was it? Do you remember like the first thing you were thinking?
I remember everything. It was like, so when we were first stepping in there, I was fully calm. Like I was like, okay, the nerves are starting to get out. But then the ref kept coming up to me and saying like stuff that was just super stupid. Like he obviously
what was he
didn't
saying?
like. He just kept telling me not to do stuff that is completely legal in boxing. So I'm like, okay, I don't know, because this is how I spar, this is how I train. I like to get on the inside. I have shorter arms, so like I hit people on the inside. I don't have the reach to touch someone that's like far. So every time I would go towards him, he's like, if you do that again, you get a point off. I'm like, you're allowed to hit people in tie-ups. Yeah. Like you see boxing, that's like legal in actual boxing. So it was just kind of throwing me off. That was a huge distraction. He takes off a point in the first round, and I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah.
Like I was confused. So like the ref hating me kind of just got in my head. So did like the audience. It was just like so many different factors.
Yeah.
Didn't perform as well as I was training, and it sucks, but
in the last round you got pushed down. You didn't get like knocked down. Like were you upset like when he like waved the whole fight because you got pushed down?
Oh, I was fully upset. I would have 100% kept going. My cardio was like there. Like I was not tired, and Austin and I even talked after the fight, and he was like, yo, I was gassed.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, he was gassed in the third round because he was going so hard, and my trainers told me like just go slow, and then towards the later rounds, that's when you pick everything up.
So and then in like the promotion for the fight, I think like you saw people like making videos of the I've been in 40 street fights.
Yeah. I'm a real fighter.
I'm a real fighter. And then at the end, you're like, you know, I'm just an influencer. I'm not a fighter. Dude. And then it would be like the R.I.P. grave, and it would just like play like Looney Tunes music on like end credit scene.
I will tell you right now what was going through my head. I was like just so in shock of everything. And then I was doing like the after speech or whatever. And I meant to say I'm not a boxer. I never claimed to be a boxer.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So
just came out right.
Yeah, but instead I said fighter, even though like the entire fight and promotion, I said I'm a fighter.
well, I mean, like there's this thing, right? Like after boxing, like after, you know, normally like after like a loss or anything, after you don't really like interview. You kind of like give them a minute to like, you know, kind of like get back into like an interviewing sense. So I don't know. I just thought like that was kind of funny, but I was like, you know, this thing like could be scripted, like their promotional video.
That was the biggest meme out of everything.
Yeah.
100% out of everything, that was the biggest meme. But no, yeah, it was like I was still in the moment of like, what the fuck is going on? And it was just all happening so fast. I was like, yo, I just fucked up.
Right when you say it,
I was like,
you're thinking
oh,
back
fuck.
to the one moment on the promotion.
When you look out to that crowd, like at the end, you're saying like all the emotion. Like, what is that emotion? It's like, fuck, dude. I started out. I built this over the last like 5 years. This is where I'm at in social media. This is insane. Was it that thought?
Yeah, it was like a crazy experience. The turnout was insane. The production was insane. Even though like there's some problems going on or whatever, those will be figured out. But just doing that event alone and seeing how successful it actually was, is a blessing in itself.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking insane.
It was insane.
So do you think you're gonna fight KSI next, or who do you got?
Dude, honestly, I definitely want to do that again. I can't end my record 0-1 for sure. Maybe 0-2. No, I'm kidding. But I have to win my next one. Otherwise, I guess I'll just stick to my YouTube, TikTok shit.
I
But
mean, you could be Logan Paul and just be 0-2 as well.
wait, did he?
Yeah, he
he's
lost.
He's lost twice.
To KSI, then he lost to now Floyd.
Well, he's tied one, he's lost one, and then.
But
he's
that was
lost
an
one.
exhibition fight. There was no announced winners.
Okay, yeah,
True.
true. Okay, you're right. Sorry. With KSI though, he lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, an 0-1 boxer gets to fight the greatest of all time. Shit, maybe I'll go down that route.
Yeah, exactly.
So and then there's also some.
He said,
there-
J Rod's
He's
like,
like, no.
it's like, no, we don't want you to be 0-2.
so kind of coming off of boxing, but also kind of related. The you had some beef going right now with Michael Gruen. I don't even know
Dude,
really
next
what.
next fight's gonna be Michael Gruen. Honestly,
I would pay for that. That'd be a fun watch. But so explain to us what's kind of going on there.
so Michael Gruen, I don't know if you saw like the reality show.
Yeah.
But like I went off on him in the reality show. He was trying to pull like Griffin and Josh the entire time from the show, even though he was kind of like the one that set everything up. Pulled them out. We get into this huge argument. I wasn't even informed that they were pulling them out until we were literally filming the show.
Yeah.
So then they come over the next day. We have that first encounter. He wouldn't answer any of my texts, any of my calls. Was just kind of ghosting me. So I see him in person. I'm like, fuck yeah, I get to talk shit. We don't talk for about 2 months after that, and then I see that he's posting like on his Instagram story and on Twitter, just kind of like going at my fans, going at like J-Rod, going at everybody, just kind of saying like, look, I'm always right. It's just like, shut the fuck up.
This is after news came out about the fight pay.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
exactly. But it's like, dude, you're supposed to be a business partner for Josh and Griffin, and even me on certain like things. Like he's a partner with me on Annie.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you're talking shit right now publicly. This is not your job. Just stay back and like kind of just do your own thing. He says and he claims that he doesn't care about this bullshit or how much hate he gets, but he feeds into it. And it's like, it's not like he's benefiting from it.
Yeah.
Do you think it's more of like a name recognition clout grab, like he kind of gets in beef to then like get his name out there and like?
Well, no executives, no like real people that actually matter associate with him. They hate him. Everyone hates him.
he
So
also
what?
has a really interesting reputation in Hollywood, though. Where it's
yeah,
like,
no,
dude,
and-
he's a big guy on social media. Like he's like
He's not really a big name on social media. He kind of had like the followers because of the Sway Boys, but he claims to have like just all this shit that he doesn't have. He talks out of his ass. He's like the definition. By my tweet, I said he's the definition of fake it till you make it in LA.
Yeah.
He is. He lies about everything.
And so, what do you think the reasoning is for like the lack of association from like I guess you would say like actual like successful people, like, or you know what I mean, like
Because of that
executives.
episode, the episode where you kind of see how he treats the talent.
Okay.
So he would threaten Blake in that episode. He threatened Blake saying like, "Oh, I can get so and so to stop working with you because you talk shit." It's just like he said that on camera,
That's weird.
and I'm like, "Yo."
I think we have a quote. I think we have a quote of that as well. Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know. But I mean, that's something that I like
From
we've heard
Michael?
before.
yeah. On our
Yeah, I mean, I just like remember like hearing that. I mean, you know, I'm pretty neutral on like, the whole thing because I don't have any reason to,
But
like not.
he was complaining though on that podcast about like how they edit everything, right? Like how much of that was actually like what went down versus what they cut around to make
Oh,
it
dude,
look
they
worse.
cut out a lot of shitty parts on Michael too.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
so that's kind of like the better part
Yeah,
of it.
like that's the best cut.
Fuck,
Like
okay.
that could have came out because there was like a screaming match that they completely cut. That was actually bad. He was saying some fuck shit.
Yeah, because he was saying like they were painting him as like the villain of the show. Like
No one's painting him as the villain of the show. He is the villain. Like he is the villain.
You say that he like caps about a lot of things that he talks about. Like the big things are what? He's really well connected to like the biggest people, Elon, these people. He's
Yeah,
huge
so-
in Bitcoin.
He's not huge in Bitcoin. He doesn't have any Bitcoin.
What? What do you
But-
mean he doesn't have any Bitcoin?
He doesn't have any Bitcoin.
Why did
Dude, look, he wears the same damn T-shirt every single day. Bitcoin is evaluated what at 50,000 right now.
Yeah, it's like 32.
He claims he has $40 million in Bitcoin. Cash out one of the $50,000 Bitcoins and get a whole new wardrobe if you had Bitcoin. I don't care how modest or however, whatever the fuck.
That is true.
You would change your shirt and pants.
He always wears the white T-shirt.
And the Crocs.
Yeah.
It's like
You chose the Michael Gruen T-shirt today.
dude, to be honest, except there's no stains on it. So
Oh Jesus, it's getting hot in here.
Oh baby.
Oh baby.
Love that.
Okay, so bring it back real quick.
and to get to the connections point, he uses our names to get those connections. He's like, okay, we're talking. Look, I'm the manager of the Sway Boys, who are the people that are on top of social media. Elon Musk, look at this. I can get you social media clout that you don't have. Well, actually, Elon Musk has social media clout, but like other people like that.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, look, I can do this for you. You just have to do something with us.
Okay.
But he uses our names to get those connections.
Really? Okay, because he's really tight with Griffin, Josh, and I guess you're saying that that's more part of how he gets.
They'll
into
learn.
People.
Did he break up Sway? Like, did he pull? Because he pulled away like Josh and Griffin.
Yeah.
From it. So
100%. He even admitted it on the show.
damn.
He did. But I mean, like Sway, Sway wasn't gonna be like forever.
True.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we're a group of friends, but we weren't gonna always start creating content together for the rest of like our careers.
Well,
like
everybody
most
kind of had
people-
different paths, right?
Yeah.
You know, like as you like grow older, because I mean, like you're pretty diversified in like the sense of everything like you're doing. Like you have an energy drink company, you know, you're doing very well on merch. You have, you know, YouTube, TikTok, all this kind of stuff. Like not everybody else in the house is going to be just like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
So, I
like
mean, you
Jaden, for example, he was like a first Sway boy. Now he's a fucking rock star under
Yeah.
MGK on all of his tours.
That's
like
crazy.
Like
It's
he's not
nuts.
gonna be creating YouTube videos and selling merch. Like, yeah, we'll go cop the merch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's
it's just two different like atmospheres.
He just sped up the process
Yeah.
of like ending it.
What is that? Is there something like that for you, or are you always content, social media, or are you trying to do something bigger? Like you're not trying to act or something like that.
Dude, I think social media, like, is the new
I think it's always kind
television.
of on top.
Like, who genuinely actually sits down and is like watching movies, except at night when you're on Netflix.
Yeah,
True.
that's kind of it. Most
But
time
you
you're
watch
just
it
watching
for
YouTube.
30 minutes
Everyone's
and
on
then
their
you have
fucking
sex.
phones, like watching videos and shit. Like, so I'll just make my stupid YouTube videos and get people to watch those and
But like
think I'm
it's
funny.
I've heard from probably 10 different people that, you know, kind of like know how like vlogs go and everything. Like everything I've heard about you has been saying like this dude really knows what he's doing on vlogs. And like even like for me, like, you know, like I want to like picture myself being like, oh, I'm a Bryce Hall fan. You know what I mean? Like I know you. I want to like watch your content, but like I want to picture it. But then I like sit down and I find myself like very much enjoying the vlogs. So like it's showing that like the content's good, and then you can like, you know, I mean, like it's I think that like vlogging is like kind of like your thing.
Yeah, it is. It's like our main focus right now. But we had to take that fucking break because of all the boxing shit. But yeah, YouTube like the goal. We want to take over on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Some people make the comparison that you're like trying to be like the next Paul a little bit, right? Like, what do you say to like when people say that?
The legacy of the Paul brothers, no one can stop talking about them.
Yeah.
Same with me. And I guess you could say I'm going down that route.
Yeah.
But I am not copying like, well, I just did a fucking boxing match when they started. So I mean, like the only thing that kind of compares me to them is always being in the news and the boxing stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I
It's
guess
like also like the news is the big one, right?
the news. It's like, yeah, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, always in the fucking news, like with a different girl or starting crazy controversies, beefing, blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm one of the only TikTokers that get like kind of mainstream press for my beef.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you, whatever Addison's doing, like if Charlie does something huge, but there's like, I mean, we cover all of it, so it's there's basically like a top 8 that's always in the mainstream, and you're obviously part of that. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. So wait, Taylor, how was that with after post his fight? Because he fought Gibb, they had that tie. What was he saying right after that tie? Was it like, dude, I definitely won that, or was it like, dude, what happened there?
So we talked about it all after like the fight, like a few days after the fight. He genuinely thinks he won, but like
He looked like more of a technical boxer.
from sparring like and training with him the entire camp, he performed way worse in that like
In the
fight.
ring?
Yeah, in that fight, but it's because of all the pressure. We talked about it. It's like the pressure literally threw everything out of the door. Like it was so crazy.
Because it's like walking up, you see everybody, and you realize how many people are watching the stream. Every fucking influencer in the world is right there. They're all filming all of it. Yeah. No matter what happens, everyone will watch what's about to happen in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, that's
And that was
crazy.
getting into our heads. But I mean, like he didn't get fucked up.
Yeah.
He just lost.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Did you see the ref's face after they said a tie?
yeah, he was like,
He was like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
yeah, no, but Taylor was like literally dodging, like he was blocking most of the hits. But in exhibition fights, like hitting the glove counts as a connect.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's why it said so many different fighters landed so many, because like they count getting hit
Really?
in the glove. So like if you block a hit, that counts as a hit.
Okay.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Didn't know that until after the fight.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah. What'd you do after the fight? You were sober for a while, right?
Yeah.
What'd you do after?
Went straight to the club.
Really?
Partied my ass off.
Damn.
Drank maybe like 10 shots and
Yeah.
it was crazy. I blacked out. Then we went to where did we go after? We went to another club after that.
Okay.
But I couldn't tell you where I ended up.
My favorite thing is you go to these clubs and it goes, best 0-1 boxer. They have like the signs and shit.
You know, most people fucking pay for that shit. They just kept comping me. like those are like $4,000, $5,000
Yeah,
signs with the bottle, you know? And they just kept coming up to me and like, so I'm like, all right, I don't know how many more of these I can put on my Instagram story before it's like kind of overdone. But it was like every single club that I went to for that week.
Yeah.
I had to get out of Miami. That shit is dangerous.
It's dangerous. You
Miami's
can't stay there
fucked.
for more than a week, dude.
I
It's
stayed
fucked.
there for 3 days and my liver was already hurting and I was like, what the fuck? But now I'm done. I'm off my bender. I'm back on my YouTube shit.
Oh yeah.
Unless you guys are down to drink tonight. But
Oh, yeah, we
always
probably will.
down.
okay, cool. Then
Yeah.
never mind. I'm
Never
back
mind.
on
Fuck it.
The bender never ends. Come to find out, you like it's like this like weird black hole that then like sucks you into like where you're like, oh yeah, like only like 4-day bender, and then your 4-day bender turns into like
10 days.
you
you're
take like
what?
you take like a 1-day break, but then like that day like you might have a few drinks that day, and then it's a very weird phenomenon.
So when you wake up hungover, you gotta like at least like drink a beer.
That's not exactly.
little
Yeah, I
shower
was about
beer?
to say I don't do that.
More yeah.
Like beer with some Pedialyte.
How many times have you actually done that? 'Cause
Like 4.
well, also sometimes you wake up at like 3 p.m. So then I guess it's acceptable to
True.
start drinking beer.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. Thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped. We've been with you guys for so long. We love you. Everyone loves Manscaped because, you know, it just helps, get laid. It helps us stay clean. It helps us,
It's not even just getting laid. It's like the confidence.
It's about speaking in the mic.
Oh fuck. Sorry, Manscaped. I kind of forgot for a second.
It's not about.
It's more just about like the confidence that helps you get laid, and just like the confidence in the bedroom that you have with like your nuts just cleanly shaven.
Yeah, and with summer coming, are you ready to unveil your beach bod, right? Because like most likely, like we got a lot of dad bods out there, but that's a new thing. That's what it's about. You're in luck. Our friends at Manscaped just launched their 4th generation performance package, which includes the Lawnmower 4.0. You heard right, the 4.0. We're displaying it now. Complement your dad bod or 6-pack with a trim from the leaders in male grooming. The sun is shining and calling your name, fellas. Join the 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get ready for hot guy summer. Dude, hot boy summer, bro.
Dude, you've been saying that for so long.
I have, boy.
Wait, no. What were you saying? What were you saying?
I was now saying white boy summer.
Hot boy summer.
All right, so with that going on, make sure to stay trim and get ready for hot summer, guys. And so with that, get ready and make sure to stay trim with 20% off and free shipping by going to manscaped.com/thesync. Get 20% off and free shipping by going to manscaped.com/thesync, the preserver, the Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0, all these different tools that allow you to, keep your, to keep your, your groin, to keep your pubic area trim.
You just gotta keep your gooch clean with Manscaped. It's epic.
All right, so guys, to get ready for summer, get 20% off and free shipping by going to manscaped.com and entering code TheSync. Again, that's 20% off and free shipping off everything. That's the Lawnmower 4.0, the crop preserver, the ball deodorant, right?
Your
You get
whole
all
order.
that.
Your whole order.
Yes, 20% off and free shipping by going to manscaped.com and inserting code TheSync.
Alrighty, we also want to give a huge thank you to another one of our sponsors, which is Bird Dogs. Bird Dogs has been a great partner that we've had through like the last couple months. They've been
Wearing
awesome.
their shoes right now.
Yeah, Kai loves those shoes. Kai's clapped the shoes out. He's worn them every day, every hour. Have you even worn their other shoes?
No.
And that was the original giveaway that you would get when you would use our code at manscaped.com. But so I wear the shorts. I wear them every day. I don't think
I wear them like every other day, basically.
yeah, well, because like Kai normally goes around the house naked, but like he also, but the reason he loves Bird Dog so much is because it literally feels like you aren't even wearing shorts at all, and then you also have these great stylish shorts on. You can go jump in the pool, you can go literally go on a run, go to the gym.
You can go to dinner. It looks professional too.
Yeah.
It's
These
clean.
ones not so
These
much.
These
ones,
are yeah.
But you have nice, like you have like nice like brown ones. They look like khaki pants.
I know they look like khaki pants, but I can also like go in the beach, like go in the water, and
It's
then like
great.
dry off real quick.
It's just it's stunning versatility from Bird Dogs. If you guys thought the rubber clogs are good, listen to this giveaway. Go to birddogs.com and enter promo code TheSync, and they'll throw in a free Bird Dogs whistle tip football. Remember those Nerf Howler
the
Vortex?
ones you can throw like 80 yards,
And they like whistle when you throw them. Well, you get one of those when you go to birddogs.com and enter promo code TheSync with your order.
All right, we'll see, guys. Let's get back into it.
All right, let's bring it back in. Let's talk. We were talking about this guy. We reported on this about a week ago. Addison is now supposedly like hanging out with MGK's guitarist. This guy named Omar Fetty, right? Have you seen this guy at all?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh. Nah, I've never seen him.
Cap.
No, deadass. I've never seen him until like the rumors started coming out.
Yeah. Okay, and then
So I saw that and I was like,
Kind of an upgrade, right?
This dude must have a great personality.
Wait, am I not wrong?
if she's happy, it's all good.
yeah.
But
Very-
for some reason, I've noticed that this guy gets like a shit ton of hate on the internet though.
that's
Like I don't know what he did, but like all of the TikTok community hates him. So I don't know if it's something that he did that was
Yeah.
bad, but then again, like you're talking to me, so I mean,
because he posted like pictures of them together, then it deleted it like right after. As in like I don't know if like he had deleted it or like Addison was like, "Yo, delete that shit real quick," because everyone's gonna think that we're together now.
did you just fart?
Someone in the audience just farted.
You were repulsive.
It was J-Rod.
Bryce's videographer, creative director.
Wait, pull up that picture,
Which one?
the one on the right.
This-
I mean the left one.
Like the beanie one.
Yeah.
No, the beanie one.
Blonde. Ugh. I'm
So
sorry. It's just
So
like
no, like he goes through like hair color stages.
Would you ever do that? Would you ever go red?
Probably not.
No.
Yeah, probably definitely not actually.
See right there, MTV has like an article on them.
I wonder if they're actually dating.
you should ask her.
I just FaceTime her. I'm like,
Yo.
hey, are you dating this guy?
Yo, quick question.
Was that Jack Harlow shit before? Was that more real? Because I mean,
I thought she was still.
yeah.
I didn't even know this was a thing until I saw your guys' podcast, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But-
and now she's hanging out with Omer. When's the last time like you guys were officially together?
The last time we talked even was like probably 2 months ago.
Really?
Yeah, we haven't spoken in 2 months.
Okay. I remember Keo came on. He talked about like the whole trip, like when they flew you guys out to Miami for the weigh-ins, or like not the weigh-ins, but something
For Jake Paul's
Yeah,
thing.
for Jake Paul's thing, right? And then they put you guys on a plane together, and that was like the first time you guys had talked in a
Yeah.
while. Was that weird?
Yeah, it was a little weird. It was no. I was with her parents,
Okay.
so she wasn't on
Electric. Talking to Sherry.
Sherry, you're next. I did not say that.
Put the voiceover.
No,
on
Monty.
Monty.
Monty, gonna need you to grab me some water.
So Monty's
Gotta
the next
hydrate.
guest.
Gotta hydrate. Sherry and I are stretching it out.
No, Monty's on the next podcast. He's just talking shit.
Is Monty cool? I feel like he's like the dad that like flips burgers daily.
Bro, he is definitely
Right? No? Like
he's definitely a character.
I feel like he just sits like by the pool. He has like Enzo and the other
Lucas.
just like running around the pool, and he's just flipping burgers for him. He's just a barbecue.
Their
guy.
family is the most Louisiana family that you could
Really?
think of. Yeah.
So what is that? How does that? What does that mean?
It's just like, have you guys never hung around like Southerners?
No, not really.
Last
The
time
only person we hang out with Kale.
Kale. Is Kale
So yeah,
Siraj?
like that. He's
Okay.
from Louisiana too.
Okay.
So like that
Okay.
What makes them uniquely Louisianian?
because they're from Louisiana.
They just like talk different.
Yeah, like they have the accent,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
the Southern hospitality accent.
Where'd you guys like first meet?
Who?
Like you and Addison? Was it like before?
at my house.
Re-
You know, funny story. First time that the encounter even happened was her mom and Addison. So Sherry and Addison walk into our Oneonta house, which was like the Glendale house, and we were rolling a blunt.
Yeah.
Like, didn't even know who they were. They just walked in. We see a mom, and we're like, swear this isn't what it looks like. Or maybe it is.
She comes, hits the joint.
Yeah, no, but that was the first encounter. But, yeah, I think that was 2019.
That's a while ago. That's the
Yeah.
beginning of TikTok when everyone started moving out.
Yeah.
Like, is that what's going on?
That was one, dude. She had like 30,000 followers when she came over to the house.
Damn.
On what,
that's a
Instagram?
Yeah, on Instagram.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, but they always she was going viral for her mom and her TikToks.
right.
They were
okay.
always popping off, and then that's when like throwing it back became popular and shit.
Yeah.
So obviously we had to hop on the wave, and we were throwing it back and shit.
Okay, and then that's when you first met her.
And shit.
That's when I first blew up because of my ass.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, that's where I first met her. 2019, Glendale houses. Wow, those were
throwing
dude.
it back.
That seems so long ago, but it was like 2 years ago.
That is a while ago.
So Addison's out of the picture now. Like, is there anyone else in the picture? Are you just a free man, hot boy summer? Like, what's going on? Because you had that viral TikTok with Josh.
Singing for the summer.
Yeah.
Dude,
okay,
was
that
the-
guy that responded to it was
So funny.
That was fucking hilarious.
So funny.
Like that was gold comedy.
Yeah.
That was-
Sinky for the summer.
Dude, we were like the thing is, we kind of try to meme shit like that. Like our videos are so clear to us that they're just memes.
Yeah.
But like to the outside perspective, it just looks like we're being douchebags.
Yeah.
So him doing that kind of just had our humor on top of it, and it was just the funniest video I think I've ever seen.
Damn. Yeah.
Well, and Cody Co's reacted to stuff like your guys' shit like that too, right? It kind of
Oh,
like
dude,
the
yeah.
it's like frat memeing almost.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to like describe that kind of comedy. It's like
And
the,
that-
yeah.
That's the funniest comedy.
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
best because it's funny. It's really relatable and like it's always fun to talk like that.
Like everybody's a frat boy, you know,
Except the ones that aren't.
except for literally like everybody.
Yeah, they call you guys like frat boys of like TikTok, but you guys didn't even go to. You guys weren't in a frat. You guys
No, except for Griffin, who's like the biggest pussy out of all Sway.
really?
Yeah. You know what's funny? Griffin actually taught me how to shotgun, and then once he turned 22, he became like a grandpa. Doesn't drink, doesn't do anything, just kind of like sits at home.
They golf a lot now.
Yeah. Like when did that become popular?
Dude,
too?
golf is
Golf.
the best thing ever, man.
Golf's super fun.
You can't. There's
We
no
are
way
in
to
our
describe-
20s, guys. We
Dude,
are in our 20s.
That's
I mean,
the
just-
We're
point.
not supposed to start golfing until we're like 35.
No,
you can't run.
You golf now when your wife won't divorce you for golfing. So like it's like right now you can go golfing, have fun, be out there all day with your homies, and then like you don't have a wife to come home to.
I guess it's just easy for me to say because I suck at golf. I literally am ass.
and boxing.
Yeah, kick me while I'm down.
The thing about golf is that you can be a very good golfer and still suck at golfing. Like like you can. I mean, it's just like it's. I don't really think anyone's good at it unless you're a master. It's the best way to describe it.
true.
It's just fun.
So when you're talking about like the throwback was the shit, right? And you came in 2019, and then you moved to LA in 2018. What I didn't realize, like you were doing social media for so long before you were fucking like as you know
Before I was
big.
fucking.
Before you're fucking, but no, but before you were like everyone knew who you were, even if they didn't follow you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was I moved out as soon as I graduated high school in 2017, to an apartment. Actually, oh wait, no, actually I lived in Willow Glen.
No, it was the Camden first, the apartment.
I didn't move in there.
Yeah, well, you were there.
Yeah, I was there, but I didn't move in. As soon as I graduated, I moved into the hills on Laurel Canyon.
Okay. Yeah.
and I
that's
lived
a
in
nice
a
place.
closet.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, that was my life at first, and I think I had $4,000 to my name, so I had like $4,000. I had 4 months of rent,
Okay.
and I was like, "Mom, watch this. I got it."
That's
How-
crazy.
did you get it? Like, did it
Yeah.
take 4 months and you started taking off? Like, what
so
was like?
we went on tour that year, and I got like I think $50K for the tour,
Mhm.
and that was like life-changing money at the time, and I was
Oh,
like,
not
"Holy
followers, dollars.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's life changing when you
Yeah.
got $4,000 in the bank.
Yeah. So I was like, holy shit, all right, I'm good, chilling. I kind of popped off because of Musically. Musically fell off, moved over to YouTube. And then I was creating YouTube content, not the content that I'm creating now. It was more like sit down shit. Didn't like that style at all, but it was what was pulling in the views. Like I was getting over 100K views. And I was like, okay, that video did okay. And then TikTok
Yeah.
came into the picture. And Taylor and I, and Nate actually, were looking at all the kids like Josh, Jaden, Chase, all these kids blowing up with engagement that was just never before seen.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, we have to do this. Because, like, first off, we did Musically,
Mhm.
which turned into TikTok. So it's like we already have the lip syncing down. We might as well just fucking send it again, even though I'm 20 years old. It was when I was 20 at the time. So I was like, I'm 20 years old. Am I really going to fucking start lip syncing again?
Yeah.
And I did. And now I'm here.
Did-
0-1.
Did the first couple videos just like? Did the first couple videos just start blowing up right away on TikTok? Like you saw
we
fucking nuts
reached
was?
out. We reached out to like Josh and all them, and they knew us because we were like kind of quote unquote OGs in the space,
Yeah.
or whatever. So we were like OG Musically kids, so they knew us from Musically because they were TikTokers. And then they came over, and the funny thing is we would just like smoke all day and create TikToks. And then my first video that popped off was with Josh, Diego Martir, Taylor, and Peyton.
Okay.
And it was like just a video where we were staring at the camera, and it got like 300,000 likes. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Shit's crazy. And then it just started gradually going up.
What brings in the viewers for you, like on TikTok? Like, cause you do like different. Sometimes it's like funny, it's a trend. Sometimes you're like ironically dancing. Like, what's the shit that you think brings in the viewers for you?
I don't think I've danced on TikTok in like 3 months.
Okay, I remember like you used to do like you knew it was a joke. So
I
you're
just
doing it.
yeah, but I just suck at dancing. Like, I'm so bad at dancing. So now it's just more like.
Would you categorize you as like a fuckboy? Like not like in that way, but just like a pretty boy face.
Berkley thinks your face is pretty.
Are you hitting on?
He
me?
was talking about it all fucking day. He's like, dude, this dude's coming. He's like, dude, he's really fucking hot. And I'm like, yo, Berk, like, you might as well just tell him. So I'm glad you're speaking.
I
I
wanna
was
be-
on the podcast talking about it, but yeah, no, I mean, I'm trying to get out of like the pretty boy area. So like I go through phases where it's like, yeah, I care about my appearance. Sometimes I don't, but mainly entertainment on vlogs, like just my
Yeah.
YouTube shit. And then the constant drinking obviously gets me out of the pretty boy shit. But then I go on like the sober benders too.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go back to
Then
the
you go
pretty
back
boy
to pretty
shit.
boy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then most of your fans too, like the ones that really fuck with you are the ones that follow you on YouTube, and they join like PAU too.
Yeah, PAU club.
That's huge for you, right? Like getting your members in, all that stuff.
Yeah, that's like right now my only source of income. So if you guys want to go sign up to PAU club,
Are you not? Because you're not making money on YouTube, right? You got to get
I'm
demonetized.
obviously joking, but
Oh, okay.
no. But it's mainly like use copyrighted music to make the vlogs better.
Mm-hmm.
But if you use like the free music that'll make you money, the video just is shit.
Yeah.
Like the uncopyrighted.
Oh,
music
yeah,
just
totally.
all sucks.
Generic beat.
Well,
you know?
because I mean, there's quite a few YouTube. Like, I mean, there's like Danny Duncan. He's always using copyrighted music. Nelk is like Steve, like all those guys, and they don't make any money on YouTube. So you're kind of in that
same way.
Yeah, same thing.
I want to get into like a little more drama with like girls and stuff. You were on TikTok Insiders at a club, and apparently, you were kissing another TikToker.
You know that's so funny because that wasn't even me.
Really?
No, that was me. Yeah, no, I saw the video going viral. But I will be completely honest with you guys and the viewers. Like, I was so drunk, I don't remember.
See, like the thing is that like everybody that is in like this age range has experiences like that, right? But
Yeah.
your like mistakes are just like blacked out mistakes, like are just posted everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like if like
And
Kai,
I watched the video back, and it wasn't even me kissing her. It was me hitting a puff and then blowing it into her mouth, which
Oh,
is kind of gross.
That's kind of hot.
been there.
You
need
guys
the
do that shit?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we used to do it with box mods. It would just be fucking heinous. Oh my god, dude, that is just
Yeah, so I don't
that's
think
so
I
high
actually,
school.
Rylan commented on the video, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I remember that," in the most sarcastic.
No way.
Like, dude, he was so blacked out. He
Yeah.
got carried out of the club that night.
That's
Oh,
fucking hilarious.
down bad. That was Ethan yesterday.
That was.
Rory was being carried out too. You spent $800.
What?
You-
What do you spend $800
He
on?
spent $800 on a bottle.
Belvedere.
Spent $800 on a bottle.
$24 bottle of vodka.
You spent. Do you remember what happened?
Yeah, and then someone took it.
Yeah. So he spent $800 on a bottle, lost it, went up to the bar lady, complained, and then got another one for free.
Damn.
So you.
Found the other one.
Oh, that's good then.
So he finessed $1,600 for $48 in
Yeah.
liquor stores.
Worth of vodka.
True. That's fucking.
That's heinous.
Our life is so stupid.
What's the dude? I feel like when we track the news, like everything that you're doing with like the parties and shit back in the day. I feel like things changed after like what went down in Texas too. Do you feel like that changed like the way that you do content and the way that you also like
I was
go
kind
as
of
hard?
I was kind of on the path of doing that shit because I have like my party animal brand. That kind of just elevated it.
Oh,
in a
really?
way. So it's like, think about this: the rock star and the party animal get arrested. That's not terrible for either of our brands.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But if anyone else on that bus got arrested, or that Sprinter van got arrested, that would have fucked them.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if Blake got arrested.
It only pushed you guys further.
Yeah.
Like Jaden was like he's more of a rock star by doing that shit. You are like party animal like that. That's kind of
Yeah.
was emphasized.
Not saying that's good that I got arrested, by the way.
because like bad shit happened after that, right? Like
Yeah.
it was tough. You guys got your house light like
Lights.
Powers turned
well,
off?
that wasn't for that. That was for the party.
Right.
But yeah, no, like it kind of was the start of the breakup of Sway.
Damn.
Because it's like no one else could capitalize on that except for me or Jading.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like them associating with someone that just got arrested a fucking felony.
Well, because you guys were in Texas and you guys probably had like what, like you guys just have like dab oil that was then like considered narcotics in
Yeah,
Texas.
we
right?
had exactly. Condensed THC and edibles.
Because that's what they were saying. They were saying like because like you know like the Texas like it came out and they're like, oh, these guys had like narcotics. I'm like,
No,
well,
it was-
in Texas it's just
it was
just
promoted as drugs. Never said marijuana. It was just like drugs across the news. My mom didn't even know. She just sees it on ABC News. 2 TikTok stars were arrested for drug-related charges.
You guys also always like rep Triller too. Like the other day I was driving in downtown, and then I saw a fucking Triller van drive right by me. I'm like, it's just, do they just pick you up? Like, what's the whole situation there? Like, how does Triller work with you guys?
It used to be a lot more used, but we don't really use the Triller van much anymore because we all have cars. But dude, I need to start using that Triller van because like I accidentally take my car out sometimes when I'm drinking, and then I have to get like Raffy to pick up my car to drive back to my house, or I just leave it in a random spot. But yeah, I think I should start utilizing that Sprinter van that we get.
Yeah, that's
For
what are some of the perks of working with Triller? Because like they're huge.
yeah, they give us a nice house.
It's a very
Love
nice house.
Triller. They give us a really nice house. The Sprinter van, but we don't really use it anymore. And then going to all the events that they throw, the sickest events that anyone can throw. I think Triller throws the best events.
They throw a lot of them too. It's not like just
Like
one
it's
every
like one
month.
every week.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they're throwing one tomorrow, right? The Space Jam.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
and so like so how is your guys like how close like your guys like relation with Triller? Because you guys have to be like kind of like the top. You guys are the top influencers they work with. So
Yeah.
like are you guys kind of on like a different like list than other people are that like would
Yeah.
work with Triller?
Dude, Triller's like our dad. Triller literally is our father. And we can't thank our father enough. Thank you, Triller.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's
All right.
nuts.
Rory's wearing the Triller hat right now.
Yes, yeah. Rory and Johnny
are
always
always
have it
wearing
on.
Oh, they're repping.
They're always wearing Triller.
Rory has a fucking Triller tattoo on his thigh and a TikTok tattoo on his ass.
Yeah.
Well decorated.
He did that for free.
The TikTok one, right?
No, both of them.
Wait, I thought that you got paid $40,000 for it.
No, he didn't. That was a lie.
How the fuck are you getting paid $40,000 for a tattoo? That's nuts.
Because
Because Triller.
Triller's awesome.
I need a fucking call. I would get a Triller tattoo.
It was
I would get
basically
a Triller tattoo on like a noticeable place on my body for
Yeah.
$40,000.
it was
On the arm.
yeah, it was basically like a YouTube integration in my video, but like all of it went to him.
Hell yeah.
Because like I just said, yo, this video is sponsored by Triller, and then he got the tattoo, and then he got paid.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's lit. Give
you-
it back to the friends.
Speaking of Austin, how real was that beef? Like, how much was it like? Because you guys met up on boats, but then you guys are drinking after too. Like, how much was it real and how much was like played up?
The beef was real.
Yeah.
It was fully real. But then like when you get in the ring and then you like do that,
Yeah.
we just created like one of the biggest social media events to happen in 2021. Everyone's gonna remember that event. Everyone's gonna be everyone's still talking about the event. Everyone like saw it.
Mm-hmm.
We both gained a mutual respect where it's like we just pulled that shit off. We just fought, and millions of people watched it. We just made money. Congrats.
Do you think boxing's just gonna keep going and keep going for the the influencers?
I don't know, because I feel like it's gonna. For how many people are now just getting involved in it, I think it's gonna oversaturate.
That's I said the your guys' fight
Was
is
the
gonna
last one.
is gonna be there will be I bet you there will be 5 to 10 more like YouTube like just like social media boxing events besides the Pauls, but there will be like 10 more. They might be small, they might be whoever, but I think like 5 is like. And like, because these guys were kind of saying like, like
I don't think
you
any of
it's
them are
the
going to
next
be as
wave?
hyped up though.
Oh, I totally
Yeah.
agree. I think that there's not enough like love for the sport of it to develop a fan base behind like entertainment
People
boxing.
love just seeing people get their shit beat out of, no matter
But
what.
I mean, it
Yeah.
gets old, right?
Not
it's-
really.
No, not
Like,
if it's your favorite creator, bro. Like we're talking about FaZe
Yeah,
Rug
these are, like,
Aiden fighting.
celebs.
Yeah. Like Aiden Rugg, FaZe right, like fighting.
What the fuck was that? FaZe Rug, Aiden Ross.
Yes,
yeah, they
and
might
like,
be fighting.
And if KSI comes back, like just like big creators like that, like people are gonna want to watch that.
Yeah.
I
But I
mean-
feel like if like any new creators try to hop on it, it's just it's actually so hard to sell fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and
And
also like because I mean theoretically, you guys had so many viewers on your fight. It's just the amount of paying viewers is the thing that was kind of lacking.
There's like some legal problems with that. That's obviously being situated, but it was extremely watched, and only because of the beef.
Yeah.
There was
That's what
like
sells it.
no shit talk from anyone else other than like.
Yeah,
really
you guys
me.
definitely sold the fight.
Like
Yeah.
I was talking so much shit that obviously I'm getting memed for now, but it's like I knew
You kinda got to.
exactly what to do to get people to watch it.
Totally. I mean, because I mean, everybody else was kind of saying like, "Oh, I'm just in it for the money. I'm just in it for the money." But
Yeah.
like, there was actually beef that was, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying beef will sell fights. I don't think people saying like, "Oh, I'm in it for the money" will sell
You
fights.
think I genuinely wanted to fight KSI? I knew KSI would get brought up into this,
Yeah.
and he was tweeting about it getting over 200,000 favorites.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah, let me just call out KSI.
You would never do it?
I mean, like maybe, but like I didn't genuinely hate the guy.
Yeah.
True.
It's because all that shit going.
Yeah. There was never a moment where I was like, damn, I want to fucking beat the shit out of
but
KSI.
but now you got him on now. Like, I mean, he was saying in some of his videos, he's like, "Oh yeah, like after I'm done with my music, like let's figure stuff
Yeah,
out."
Yeah.
Because you
That'd be a
make
good fight.
like you call someone out and then they kind of think about it for a little bit and then they're like, "All right, let's do it," and then you're making a lot more money.
Yeah, no, Deji's team reached out to my team about a fight.
Between you and Deji?
That'd be big.
Yeah, they want me to fight Deji.
That's
well,
actually
you're
huge.
pulling up Deji now.
Huh?
You would pull up Deji. Like Deji's in like the rough because he's coming off 2 losses. He's just like
Me and Deji like kind of made up after that fight too.
Mhm.
Like there was a
Because you just had beef in the press conference.
yeah.
Really.
How'd you
Yeah,
guys
we
make
did.
up?
We like hugged. Like dude, he came up. He was leaving for the airport.
That's good.
Right after the fight. The next day, he sees me. He comes up to me, hugs me, and I'm like, dude, you did fucking great. Like don't worry about the loss. But it's like that whole fight too. The exhibitions. They were calling those fights when they shouldn't have been called. Like
Called early.
even Deji being punched while he's guarding, he's not even getting hit. He's getting hit maybe in the body, but he's guarding, and like 5 hits, they'd be like, all right, that's a TKO.
Yeah. They
Real
did end
boxing,
early.
Real boxing, that's not a thing. I got thrown down, and again, not like bitching. I was still getting outboxed and beat, but it's like me getting thrown down to the floor would never count as a TKO
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah. They were
in real
definitely
boxing.
treating it like, oh, we got to make sure these kids don't get hurt just because they're not also like have 20 years of boxing experience.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but it's like we weren't informed of that until we stepped in the ring.
And that's crazy. They told you headgear 15 minutes before.
That's
Yeah.
fucking
Like you don't
wild.
even train with headgear on like all the time.
The fight days are supposed to be the least stressful days. Like a lot of fighters talk about, it's like you're supposed to be completely calm. Me and Taylor were screaming, like so mad, like on the verge of not even doing the boxing match
Damn.
because of the shit that they were informing us the day of the event, like 2 hours before we were stepping on to fight.
That's crazy.
We were like, I'm not fighting. And then there was shit like, yo, I don't even want to go out there unless I'm paid first, type shit.
Yeah. Just gnarly.
Yeah.
But then everyone was talking about it, and they said the TikTokers were bitching. It was mainly only me and Taylor, and we were like actually bitching because there was like the headgear shit. I honestly don't even know how we pulled off the no headgear shit because it was like concrete. They were saying it's non-negotiable. Like you're going out there with headgear, and I'm like, okay, then I'm not fighting.
Yeah. Damn. And then that because you saw that craziness, you get told 15 minutes before. You see like how like crazy it is. Like I get that wanting to get paid before you even go out.
Yeah.
Well, now you
Or
see
just
it.
knowing that like you're gonna get paid. I don't know, like even like a month in advance.
Yeah, it's like
Kind
the
of-
friend that
Yeah.
doesn't Venmo.
Yeah, exactly. It's
like,
like,
yo,
you
it's
go
like-
you go buy food.
It's like
and-
PayPal me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what actually is your suitcase on it? Like how much money were you promised? Like how
5 million.
And a
that's
million
at-
if I get a knockout, right?
5
Okay.
million and then $1 million if I got a knockout, and then me and Austin had the $1 million handshake, but not contractually. If he knocked me out, it would be like $1 million.
Damn.
So how much are you expected to get paid? Like 5 million? Damn.
that's like that's like what your legal team is working on for like you like right now.
Yeah,
I mean, they need to, or they just go bankrupt because they can't pay everyone. Like that's
So
literally the option.
so what do you do in that sense? Like what's your kind of feeling if they go bankrupt and you because you aren't going to get paid?
I'm not allowed to talk about that.
Okay, fair enough.
I get that. What, dude? Because like I talked to the people that were running the event too, because they were near where we were sitting. And I was talking to them for a minute. I was like, dude, how many other events have you thrown like this? And she goes, we've done a lot of like small pay-per-view events, but this is by far the biggest event we've ever been responsible for.
Yeah.
And
I
the
was-
production was insane.
It was
Production was
insane.
insane.
like, dude, even like the like ring walk.
Mm-hmm.
Like no fighters ever get that. Where
Yeah.
it's like a ring walk connected to the ring across the stadium. I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's like some WWE shit.
Like when I was
WrestleMania.
when we went there the day before to look at the venue, I was like, holy shit, this is legit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a great stadium. I
Like
mean,
even the way that the Floyd and Logan's thing was set up, it was nowhere
Yeah.
near that.
That was
crazy.
shit compared to it. They just like it was so empty, but like what they had at this event was like the lights going, the ring was lit up.
There
It
was
just looked
fire.
insane. Yeah, yeah.
We had
DJ Khaled show up.
DJ
Yeah, a
Khaled,
lot
he,
of,
he got memed a little bit.
Yeah, he did because the crowd. He was like, "Whoa!" No one would talk.
I feel like they did him dirty though, and like because the microphones didn't really pick up the
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that quiet.
It
Like, there were
wasn't that
people
quiet
going-
at all.
yeah. What are other things like we didn't get to see that happened behind the scenes, like with the fighters or even with them?
Well, the arguing with the fighters and the people running it, there was so much shit that was going on behind the scenes the day of the fight.
Like Tanner, holy shit! Like
Yeah,
he-
Tanner is going along the lines of like, yo, I wanted to do that fight, and like they won't let me fight, but it's like he didn't want to fight.
oh, you think that like he actually tried to get out of it?
He actually
He
backed out.
he had to gain weight. Ryland starved himself to get to 145, and then Tanner had to just gain 5 pounds. He was informed of this 3 weeks before like our fight. So then he was supposed to gain like I think 7 or 8 pounds, or 7 pounds I think it was, in 3 weeks. Very doable.
Yeah.
Somehow he lost more weight,
What the
wait,
fuck?
Ryland Storms got down to 145.
Yeah.
and then
That's insane.
yeah, I know. And then you also look at the weigh-in clip, and you see that he did make weight, and then he looks back at the guy, and he's like, no, I didn't.
Really?
Yeah, look at the clip.
Oh wait,
Look-
can we pull it up real
Yeah,
quick?
pull it up. Look at this clip.
Tanner Fox Wayne.
I don't like dislike Tanner, but it's like he was just going off the thing where he was just going the route where it's like, yeah, I wanted to fight. No, you didn't, dude. And it's so clear in this.
So
just
why-
look up weigh-ins.
Yeah, it's right there. It's the
Tanner
third
Fox,
search.
Ryland
So
Storms.
why would he like even like agree to the fight if he didn't want to fight in the first
I
place?
think he was. I mean, dude, his nerve-wracking. It was actually like very nerve-wracking. So
Sure.
when you get to the final days, the nerves really start fucking hitting you, and it was hitting all of us. We were like, holy shit, we're about to fight.
Yeah.
Like we're about to do this. So it's like, I can see why he was. Some people just can't do it.
Ah, that's okay.
Click on that.
Yeah,
first
yeah.
one.
Let's check it out.
Ain't doing much. Take a step back, 'cause it's a setback.
Go to where he weighs in after
Yo,
Ryan.
that's 2 fights that made weight. That makes me happy. Ooh, this next one.
All right, right there.
Skate.
Oh, wait,
See,
go
look
back
right there
there
where
back.
he's looking back and talking. Look, watch, ready? Ready?
130 pounds.
Looks back.
Wait, there's a correction. 127.2 pounds.
I almost weighed
Gentlemen, face to face, please. Take your marks.
Oh wow. Wait, pause real quick, Luke.
See?
Yeah.
You see how he like literally looks back and he's like, no, I didn't. I'm not 130 pounds.
Maybe he was fighting it, saying like, "No, I am." Like, I did make
No.
weight. No. I mean, you were on stage. I guess you had to weigh.
No,
back.
like-
I mean, he would have fought it harder if he was trying to fight.
Yeah.
Right.
How do you lose more weight like that when you say that you're gonna gain 7 pounds for this fight, and you lose more weight?
I didn't know Ryland was that much bigger than fucking Tanner either.
Well,
It's
dude, the
like-
fact he got down to 145 pounds is
Yeah.
unhealthy.
Dude,
Because
he-
he's 6'1".
Yeah, like look how skinny he got. Dude, I was there for the process because he was like 4 pounds overweight the day before weigh-ins.
Oh shit.
So I think I was like 3 pounds over too. And then we both like just fucking starved ourselves to
Yeah.
get to that level. And then I figure out the day of weigh-ins when I starved myself to get down to 165. I figured out that I didn't have to weigh in that light.
You just started yourself for no reason.
Yeah.
Just feel like
Because
shit.
then Austin weighed in at 173, and I was like, wait, what?
Damn.
So, yeah, I wasn't informed of that until.
So
Wednesday.
it sounds like the TV production of the fight was great. Like
Amazing.
everything was wonderful. The behind the scenes was horrendous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what I'm getting.
The getting the Fuzi too from the beginning is also weird, right?
How did foods get?
It was like a weird host of.
I was told so many different things, and it just didn't turn out. I mean, Michael Buffett,
Yeah.
he did our intros, like mine and Austin's, but I was told that he was doing everybody's, and then he only did ours. I didn't even think he was coming until like he came
Yeah.
out, and I was like, oh shit, he actually is doing it.
Okay. Did they ever like tell you? Because I remember we got an email about the weigh-ins, right?
Yeah.
No, not the face-off, the conference in like LA, like to come and like cover it. I swear to God, I got that like an hour, 15 minutes before.
Literally
Yeah.
45
Like
minutes
I
before.
got it, and she goes, "Yeah, if you guys make it," I'm like, "Bro, it takes us 45 minutes to drive down to
Yeah.
LA from here."
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dude, it was bad.
And like in the press conference, did they want you to push like start like shit in the
I just knew what was gonna sell.
yeah
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
and I was literally talking to all the TikTokers before it, and I think it was kind of documented in Brad's video, but it was more like, yo, this is like the make it or break it selling point. We have to talk shit.
Yeah.
And then I was sitting there at the press conference, and nobody was talking shit, and they kept just saying it was for money.
Yeah.
And you see me, I kind of go like this. I'm like, oh my God.
Was that pissing you off?
It was pissing me off so much.
Yeah.
So then I started talking shit about everybody.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, you guys carried it with the drama because like they would like Fuzi would try to get them to shit talk each other at the weigh-ins, and no one would do it. Everyone was like, "Yeah, man, you're gonna end tomorrow." I'm like, "The fuck?"
Yeah.
It's like say something
Tomorrow
personal,
you're
pull something
mine.
up. No, yeah.
Tomorrow your ass is mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take your ass tomorrow.
I'm gonna fuck your ass tomorrow. Hey, you're getting your ass fucked
That's
tomorrow.
gonna be the Aiden and FaZe Rug face off.
Dude, to be honest,
Yeah, they're gonna suck each other's dick. Aiden's gonna pick FaZe Rec up 69 and suck his dick.
Buffer announces
Okay.
He's
it.
gonna pick him up and fuck him.
I'm actually interested to watch that. Though.
That'll be
Yeah,
good.
it'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be good. They're both characters.
Yeah. I wanted to bring another topic. Do you ever like have actual beef with influencers in person? Because we talked about last episode, we've been starting to have that happen to us more so. Like, do you experience that a lot with people that just don't fuck with you who are in the space?
Yeah, but never to my face. It's really weird.
It's behind the back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then like when they meet me and they like say really nice things, I understand the game. Like I understand like you talk shit. I grew up in Maryland. It's not like that at all.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like me coming to LA and then seeing like the entertainment space, being in the entertainment space for so many years now. I get it, but like it didn't click in my head at all. So like when I was beefing with Rice Gum, for example,
Oh yeah.
he was messaging me saying like none of it's like it's like, dude, it's not that deep. We're chill. Like I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Because I said I wanted to pull up to his house.
Yeah.
And then he's like, nah, dude, it's like really not that deep. I'm like, what do you mean it's not that deep? And then he goes, it's for entertainment, dude. And I'm like, oh.
Is that when you started realizing, oh, that's how these guys play the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, dude, it does bring in views.
And that's
Yeah.
what Rice Gum did like literally today.
But it's like, I'm just so like real.
Yeah.
So it's like if someone talks shit about me, of course I'm going to fucking respond.
Yeah.
How they act in person, that's on them, not me.
Yeah.
Like I'm just going to be me.
Yeah, you're like very surprisingly like really fucking normal when you first meet you. You know what I'm saying? Like that impression is like, dude, that's who we've been like seeing for this
I
long.
know, like we like the first time we came up here, like the first party we met you at, like we were talking so much shit about you, and then we came up to you and you're like, let's fucking shotgun, let's fucking just hang out and party, and it was just like some normal conversation.
That's the one thing, like every single podcast too I do. Like everyone says that exact same thing. They're like, you're the most normal,
Yeah.
quote unquote, celebrity
Yeah.
that I've ever met. I'm like, sorry.
Were you pretty normal in high school?
I was a nerd.
Really?
Yeah, I was like bullied.
Yeah, you got bullied, so then that's how you started you now and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I originally started you now because I had no friends and I just wanted to talk to people.
That's it's like that or like going on Megal all night and just try to find friends.
And then I see too many dicks and I'm like,
Yeah,
all right,
just
I gotta
people
get out of here.
jerking
And you're
off.
like, all right.
I'm like, all right, you want to do this?
Let's get weird. Get fucking weird.
Yeah. Wait, were you get like
That's actually where I met Rory too. You now.
Oh,
You
they
know-
you guys were jerking off to each other on you now.
the duet feature?
He was getting more views than me on you know.
The biggest people on you now when this guy came on and started just talking shit to me so that he would get views. It worked.
I love that. It all comes full circle. That's funny. It's fun.
Yeah.
Damn.
Same with Nick Bean. Nick Bean was one of the biggest people on you know. He was getting like 5,000 views a stream.
That's
Damn, what the
crazy.
But that's before like social media was like crazy. Like 5 quad. Do you know what that is?
No.
Wow, that's crazy. It was the biggest like you now group. It was like Zach Clayton, Nick Bean, Edwin Burgos, Timmy Connors, and Rudan C. And they were
Okay.
like the up and coming like massive creators. They were blowing up on you now. Their Twitter engagement was insane. They were getting over 10,000 favorites
Holy
a tweet back in 2015.
Damn.
I don't remember you now. I don't remember.
Like
That's
O2L,
crazy.
I've never even- I don't even know what
O2L
that
tweeted
is.
about them, like making fun of them. Like they were like they were the group to like make fun of. They
Okay.
performed on Digitour because they used to make music together. Like Nick Bean and Zach Clayton, all them used to make
Yeah, yeah.
music. like Wi-Fi wifey and shit. So they used to like make viral ass songs on Musical.ly and on YouNow. They went on tour on Digitour, their first tour stop. They had 30,000 people in the
What
audience.
the fuck? That's crazy.
And that was their first time ever being on stage and everything. And the crowd went crazy for them.
That's awesome.
I'm trying to imagine Nick being in 20.
Well, I feel like
20
the only we only remember like Vine, like the Vine stars. Like,
Yeah.
I was
he's-
on Vine.
Yeah, you had like 30,000 followers on Vine,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
How do you know that?
I
He does his research. Look at his book.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was actually like blowing up on Vine, and then it was getting shut down. Like I had some viral videos on Vine, and then it was being shut down.
That's fucked.
And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
okay. And then is that why you're getting roasted in high school? Like people didn't fuck with you that you're trying to do social media the entire time? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I was doing like back in 2014, it was weird for guys to take selfies.
Yeah.
You know,
It was weird to have TikTok like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it was weird for guys to post like selfies and shit. So like everyone would be like, huh, you're weird for taking selfies. Shoulder check me in the fucking hallways, push me down and shit.
Really?
Yeah, so then I did wrestling. And I had to figure out a way to defend myself because
Yeah.
I couldn't just keep letting people.
And now
step
you're
on
like
it.
your street fighting game is pretty.
Dude, still
rough.
undefeated. Like what's good?
40-0 street fights.
0-1
Real fighter.
boxer, but fucking undefeated on the streets.
Yeah.
What are your friends? So do you have any friends like in high school? I guess now that you still talk to, or anyone from your hometown?
Yeah.
You do, and you're
Yeah.
cool with them.
I have like 3 friends from my hometown.
Okay. What do they think about what you're doing now?
They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
like- yeah, no, I even told them like when I was first starting because I wanted them to get involved with me. I was like, watch, I'm gonna blow up. Like I'm gonna take over this shit.
yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay. My
Yeah.
first Instagram username was Bryce.qt.
No.
That's hot.
Yeah, like cutie. It
Yeah.
was like a funny play on words.
Yeah.
But you know, like 14-year-old me, like I was a cutie. That's like when it's okay to call
Yeah.
yourself a cutie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But then
I
when
would-
you're like 17, you're like, all right.
Yeah, you gotta change it up.
Yeah, it's like now I'm Bryce Hall.
Now I'm Bryce Hall. Damn. Okay. Were you like that? Okay, that's crazy. And then so you got bigger. You left the hometown. All your friends are kind of seeing that happen, and then they're seeing you do all this crazy shit. Right? You're dating like the most famous girl on social media for a minute. You are now boxing. You're living in Sway. That's and it started off from like fucking Maryland.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's nuts.
So kind of like how you guys are starting.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, just minus the boxing, Addison Rae, Sway.
$40,000 for a tattoo.
Yeah. There's it's a little bit different, for sure.
I mean, this is definitely a way to start.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you
like-
guys definitely gained a shit ton of traction too.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks to
Pretty fast.
Thanks to you and people like you fucking up
You,
and
your
making
ex-girlfriend.
drama.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, thank you, man.
I'll be back soon. I'm kind of like on the wave right now. I go through like these problematic waves and then I go on like ghost mode.
Yeah.
You just like getting like your notebook and you're like, this is
Yeah.
the drama I'm gonna cause for the next 3
You got to
months.
keep people talking about you.
Yeah, for sure, man. I totally get it.
So you'll see me out with like some chick.
Yeah,
Oh
we
wait,
wanna-
that already happened. Fuck.
We want to know like what chick's next. What chick's next?
Yeah, what's your roto?
Or like
Dude,
what's like the
I'm-
celebrity girl that you want?
I'm not
just, like,
looking.
Just pick her out.
I'm not looking for a relationship right now.
Well, no one is.
Singy for the summer.
Singy for the
Singy,
summer.
singy
of
for the,
course.
the
Singy
boys.
for the summer.
The boys are so singy for the summer. It's fucking insane.
Well, apparently not him.
Not Chris.
He's a simp.
Yeah.
But right now,
Yes, Chris went full fucking circle on the sim shit.
Yeah.
You literally were like, dude, I'm not a fucking simp. I'm not a fucking simp.
No, the best line was when we first moved down. He goes, "Dude, nobody better get fucking a
Girlfriends.
girlfriend right when we move here.
it's
Get
always
cuffed
that
up."
guy. It's always that.
It's
fucking
both
guy.
of them, Spencer and fucking Chris.
Chris goes, bro, I'm trying to be singy for the summer. Gets locked up pre-summer and now is like just fucking
I was that guy.
And just a
though, too.
huge boner.
Dude, no,
massive
like,
boner.
All the
Just a
sway
huge
boys,
boner.
all the sway boys. We were at first, like when we were first blowing up and shit. In the like last year summer, we were like, "Yo, we can't get girlfriends. We gotta
I
fucking
mean,
like."
Addison Rae's acceptable.
we were
dude,
like,
come
we
on.
gotta party, dude. So it's like we all then started dating like all the TikTok chicks. So it's like Josh with Nessa, Griffin was dating
Rip.
Dixie,
Rip that.
me dating Addison. Oh, you can say ripped all these. Jaden and Mad,
Rip that. Keo and Olivia.
Keo and Olivia,
rip.
and then
R.I.P.
Anthony and Avani.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Anthony
they're still
and Avani
together.
is still strong, living strong.
They're the happiest couple. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Yeah.
I met them for the first time. Like, they're like very
So
chill.
normal.
Yeah.
Really chill.
Really cool people.
Yeah.
But yeah, just rip Jaden and Nessa, or
Yeah.
not Jaden and Nessa.
Rip all of them except for Avani. And
So, but it's like, so, I mean, what is your, because you're in like a different like echelon of like, I mean, like DMing people to like, you know, smash. So like what's your, you know, like what's your like list? I mean, because the thing is like, I get DM and be like, yo, trying to fuck. And they'd be like,
Well,
never
I-
even see it. But like, they'll probably see yours. So like, what's, you know, what's happening?
I definitely straight up don't say trying to fuck, but
It's a pretty. I mean, it's a pretty bold line. I mean, the answer is either yes or no. So.
That is like a 50-50, like.
Or in your
thing
case,
now.
a screenshot and then it goes
viral
everywhere.
on TikTok.
But then you'll have plenty of other girls saying yes, please.
True.
So I'm thinking like 70-30 odds actually.
No, so I don't really like.
You just gotta hit the parlay.
Big time parlays.
Dude, I meet most of the girls at parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's where I don't like slide in DMs much anymore.
But you know that like the whole thing is like there's a lot of girls who go to parties to meet people like you,
Especially
Josh,
yeah.
so, like all your
Well,
friends.
we're not hooking up with like random girls, you know.
Oh, the people. I'm just saying, like, still, it's interesting that is what a lot of people do. But you're meeting up with what, like people that you know already?
Yeah, like I know them from social media and stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like girls with clout.
If you want to label them like that, yeah.
And then you just get weird on the words, and then push.
Then you
comes
get
to
weird in
shove.
the sheets and shit, and then you
then
don't
it's-
talk.
And then it's tomorrow morning.
And but Burke, you're talking about like ass and everything. But dude, remember when we ran that story about you and Lana Rhodes?
Which one?
There was like the rumors that you were like dating Lana Rhodes for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
That was huge too.
You were
Dude, yeah,
her
no,
saddle.
that was massive. That was like after
Bro,
me and
that would
Addison
be
broke up.
So you're the dad, right?
No, I'm kidding.
Dude,
No,
that would
but
be so lit.
That would be kind of lit. Yeah.
Dude, we went on the podcast, or I went on the podcast, and I talked about Jared getting pegged, but that's besides the point. I went on there. We talked about the situation at Saddle Ranch when I was like,
Yeah,
quote
yeah.
unquote, like flirting with her or whatever. And then she said on the podcast that she wasn't catching like extreme flirty vibes, and I like low key wasn't. Like I wasn't like flirting that hard or anything.
You also have to think about like
But
the
then-
level of flirting that she gets, right?
Yeah. Okay. But then she went on the BFFs podcast and said like the complete opposite.
Yeah. And then Mike flipped out too.
Yeah, and no, I'm talking about like when I went on the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is like more recent.
And you're talking Lana Rhodes podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then she went on BFFs and said like the complete opposite. Like Bryce was totally trying to get at me, like blah blah. I'm like, damn. True. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I feel like you gotta try if you have the chance.
No, I'm joking. I
You
didn't.
might as well. But yeah.
Dude,
I
nah,
get you.
but I did. I mean, like everyone's went through that stage, you know.
Of what?
You guys know.
Yeah.
Wait, the Lana Rhodes stage?
Like, come on.
Oh yeah.
Easily.
I think we're all still in that stage. I ain't gonna cap.
I haven't moved away from
I think that's the
BF25,
stage.
to be honest.
I think that's like the
I think
10-year
like
plan.
when I was like 18, 19, it was like the Riley Reid and Lana Rhodes stage.
Yeah.
And
And
I
sometimes
met
me.
them. I met them in person when I first started TikTok, and Nelk pulled off that prank on me where they scared me.
Yeah.
That was lit.
I met them on the private jet, and I felt like I was in like a dream. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on?"
It was a
right
wet dream.
now?" Yeah. No, I think I nutted in my bed. No, I'm kidding. But I saw them, and I literally didn't know what the fuck was going on
That is
I was like
wild.
the first
Crazy.
time. What are you guys laughing at back there?
I think it's just funny. The whole situation, like just talking about meeting porn stars is just there's just like a weird electricity about it. This feels great.
Was that like? Did you kind of get taken back when you were in that experience with like Nelk and like on the private jet and shit?
Yeah, I got put on the private jet with like Logan, Mike, Riley, Lana, and Nelk Boys. And I'm like, I'm not close with any of these guys. Why am I being put on this private jet?
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, just going to vibe with it. Had to get drunk on the private jet. Maneuvered my way into the Nelk Boys video. I was like, yo, I'll take more shots than you. And then they ended up pranking me. So
That was a great prank.
Yeah,
that
no,
was
they
like,
scared the fuck out of me.
No, that was hilarious.
Because like the bet was like, yo, I'm gonna fuck. Like I said, yo, I bet you $1,000 that I can fuck the flight attendant. I mean, make love to the flight attendant. And then I didn't end up doing that.
How hard were you trying?
The thing was, all right. So, so like there was a bet, and then days went by, and I thought it was just over. And then he kept coming up to me throughout the entire event and was like, "Yo, where's my 1,000?" Blah blah blah. I'm like, ah. And then we go to the mall. I'm with Daisy and Taylor, and then they do that shit. And this guy's like, "Yo, you fucked my wife."
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Explain the prank real quick for people who haven't seen it.
So the prank was like, her name was Amanda, and that was like the flight attendant that the bet was about.
Mm-hmm.
They did this whole prank in like a 3-day span. So it's like I wouldn't even expect it. So 3 days pass. I'm just at the mall shopping. I'm getting like recognized. I have like fans coming up to me. These guys come up to me that are like sketchy looking fuckers, like giant dudes.
Yeah.
And then they say, "Yo, my daughter's a huge fan. Let me get a picture." And I'm like, "Yeah, of course. Like, I don't want to fucking get on your wrong side." I take the photo, And then he goes, yo, man, like, you really think you're just hot shit, huh? You can, like, fuck anyone's wife? And I'm like, yeah? So then he goes, no, I'm serious. Like, you can fuck anyone's wife. I'm like, nah, dude, I really can't. Like, I'm not really on that MILF wave right now. And then he goes, no, but you know Amanda. And I was like, what? What did he just fucking say to me? You fucked my wife, Amanda. And I'm like, holy shit, I'm about to fucking die. They, like, start surrounding me, all 4 or 5 of them. None of my friends are doing shit. Like, Taylor and Nikita, the boxer.
Yeah.
Undefeated boxer, Taylor, you know, fade the fuck out your bitch ass type shit. Like, I'm sitting in this scenario with 5 dudes surrounding me, jacked to shit. I'm like, maybe I can take one of them. Maybe that skinny guy right there. And then I'm like, no, okay. So the guy puts his hand on my shoulder, pushes me against. I'm looking at my friends like, yo, are you guys going to do something?
Yeah.
They don't do shit. So then I just fucking maneuvered out of that bitch and sprinted. Because I'm like, okay, my friends aren't going to help me here. I guess I'll just literally die.
Were they in on it?
I didn't know how Miami. No.
Okay.
I literally don't know how Miami works. So I see like these mobster looking guys. I'm like, I'm going to get shot in the middle of this fucking mall right now. So I dip out, and then we went to the Jake and Gibb fight after that. And then I ended up getting in a fight there.
So,
Yeah.
That was the 40th street fight.
That's the 40th one.
Yeah, that one was a street fight.
Yeah. Nah. No, that's
So-
crazy. Yeah, you got pretty tight with Nelk too.
Yeah,
Like
no,
that-
dude, dude, we still rage. You know, a funny story. Kyle texts me and he goes, "Yo, I'm gonna send you some happy dads at your hotel room right after the win." I'm like, "All right, bet." I sent him my hotel and my room. I lost, and then I didn't get the happy dads. Like literally, he texts me. I'm like, "All right, so I guess it's because I lost."
Sends them to Austin.
That's funny.
Yeah, he probably sent him to Austin.
It's fucked. Sends him a
Dude,
pallet.
literally, look. Kill it. He says, "Kill it tomorrow, bro. What's your hotel and room number out there? I want to send you a celebratory shit ton of happy dads for after the dub." And then I sent him that, and then I never got it. So,
Just no response.
so I'm like, all right, well, it's because I lost.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. What else have we not talked about? We've talked about like everything.
We've kind of hit everything.
Yeah.
It was lit.
It was a sick episode.
All right, so now we're going to go take some rips out of the bong? or-
Yes, sir.
All
All
right.
right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure to subscribe, notification bell, follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, leave us a review. Go check it out. All of Bryce's links are gonna be linked down below. If you don't already follow him, go check it out. 0-1.
0-1, baby.
0-1. Let's go. I will see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Peace. Let's go.